Hello guys, and welcome back to Fox, the Fox Report. So, we're less than 24 hours away from coming back into the Europa Conference League quarterfinals up against PSV over at the King Power Stadium. First, I want to ask you guys, do we have the team to beat PSV? Can we dominate this game? Those are the questions I was asking myself after the drawing, because PSV is a very well-known club all around Europe and pretty much all around the world. Definitely no stranger to any European competition. They've played in Champions League, Europa League, and now Conference League. So they do have that history, that experience, and myself, of course, feeling quite nervous, at least until this past weekend in their recent league match against 20 away, in which they well, no, they didn't lose. They drew 3-3, but they were losing 3-0 by the first 25 minutes. Crazy. A team that was beating FC Copenhagen in the round 16 of the Conference League 4-0 away to be losing, first off, 3-0 by the first 25 minutes. There are definitely some flaws there to take note of, because I think based on what this match was looking like, I think we do have the team. We do have the team to dominate and score as many goals as we can if we play smart and focus, and of course go in with a very strong side. Now, before we go all into this last league match for PSV, I first want to point out that PSV in their league have been victorious. Victorious since February 24th all the way until this past weekend where they drew 3-3. Now, going about this match, their first two goals, starting with the first goal, a give and go on the left side. You could say the defense is not that great at marking, nor about tracking back. I could see they definitely do like to press up very high, leaving that open space. And of course, if you have that speed, you can definitely beat them with Harvey Barnes, with Madison, Lookman if he plays, KDH. So we do have that quality there. Now, speaking of pressing very high, there comes the second goal, where in the center across from their own end, 20's end, all the way to the middle, a deflection to a 20 player in the midfield. He sees his teammate making the run, that give and go, and he has all that open space, him and the goalkeeper. He takes a beautiful shot and makes it 2-0. So from what I'm looking here, I feel as though that when PSV are on the attack, they'll definitely, as a whole team, press up way too high, forgetting to leave extra men in order, just in case that they lose the ball, that no extra space is being left behind. So yeah, there we have to definitely have our fast players and just be on alert for that open space they may leave on in our next fixture coming at the KP Stadium. So also the third goal coming about for 20. It was across from the right side, and also looks to be just that the PSV defense didn't track back in time, leaving that ball to be able to just travel from one side of the pitch to the other for the other teammate to just tap it in, making it 3-0. So, I mean, overall, you could say, yeah, the defense is very poor for PSV. Very poor. We definitely have to pick up on that. And I think as though like I said, if we focus and have a very strong squad, we can definitely play around that and just dominate that defensive side from PSV. Now, from their way to coming back to making it 3-3 was more so from shots outside the box, which we also know how to just handle, hopefully, because we need to just basically just give them no space to shoot. No space to shoot. And I think we did that more so in the Man United game, where not many shots outside the box were taken. And of course, we do have a very great defense coming back. You know, we had Johnny Evans, Fofana. So I do feel very overconfident about our defense, because we do have these quality players. And then with Johnny Evans, of course, putting much more structure. So I'm at ease. I don't think mistakes like that would happen to us. But of course, we cannot give anyone any chance. In general, you know, you cannot give any opponent space to take a shot outside the box. And then their third goal was just a deflection from the goalkeeper. He was supposed to catch the ball, but he just, I don't know, I think he just hits it out. And then you have a PSV player there who's on alert and just heads the ball in, and then it's just one of those mistakes that have to be corrected on their end. But either way, I think if it was us, we would be able to correct those or just end those balls and make sure that no shot or header goes in our side of net. So aside from the mistakes from 20 as far as letting PSV come back into the game, I think the way they scored their first 3 goals, we're able to do the same thing, and if not, score more goals. So yeah, key points revolving around PSV. As far as their attack goes, not anything too special. You'll have their players that love to take on their opponents, cross the ball in, those set pieces. Of course, they have very tall forwards, but nothing spectacular. Now, as far as key players go, they have one key player from what I know, and that is Mario Götze. Everybody knows Mario Götze from his time in Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. So, the quality that he possesses, definitely do not give him any space because you don't know what he can do with the ball. Now, it is the quarterfinals of a European competition, which is the Conference League. So it's going to definitely be quite, in the first, you could say 10 to 15 minutes, very just, back to back, I expect. Both teams have decent quality. I think we're better. But of course, it will be that 50-50 match within those first, like I said, 15, 20 minutes. And then, once we find the ground, hopefully we'll be able to dominate after that. Which goes to my predicted starting lineup. In the back line, well, first starting with Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Our formation, I love the formation of a 4-2-3-1 against Manchester United, so I think I would love to go with this formation. So in our back line, on the left side, we have Timothy Castagne. In the middle, so no Johnny Evans. I don't want to put Evans in this match. He did come off against Manchester United, so I definitely do want to give him more rest. We'll have Fofana take that left center side, and on the right, we'll have Daniel Amartey, which our right back will be, of course, James Justin, who had a spectacular match against Manchester United. Now, our 2 defensive midfielders on the left side will have KDH, and on the right we'll have Yuri Tielemans. Our 3 attacking players on the left will have Harvey Barnes. In the center we'll have James Maddison. On the right we'll have Ademola Lookman. Hopefully he plays. He's a very, very high quality player who loves to play with 1-2s and can definitely be an advantage up against PSV and with Patson Daka up top. I want to see Patson Daka. He hasn't been playing as much. We saw him come on against Manchester United, and he did see that difference. High press, pace. Definitely the defense of Man U could not keep up with him. So hopefully Brendan Rodgers puts him in this match. And yeah, this is my starting 11. I think it will be very strong to go up against PSV. And like I said, all about focus. Focus, concentration, and get as many goals as you can. Hopefully we can score 2 or more. Like that, go into next week into the Netherlands over there at PSV, and then pretty much not play such a very drastic game like we did against Rennes over in France, where it could have gone worse. So either way, I'm very confident in this squad, as well as just taking note at these flaws from PSV in the defense. And overall, like I said, it's not going to be a very, you could say, difficult as far as quality goes from PSV. A difficult match because I think they're, as far as they go, very basic. Nothing too special. But of course, let me know what you guys think about this match. What are your predictions? My prediction, I'd say, if we can play just the same way we played against Manchester United, even a little bit better, I'd go with a 4-0. 4-0 victory to Leicester City. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Any comments, anything you want to say, mention about this game, or just in general, just leave it all in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I can. And of course, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.